Welcome to Your Moving Mind, where we talk about mindful movement, small habits that make you a better person, how to learn, change and grow, and how to express ourselves fully in body, mind and spirit. Your Moving Mind with your host, Michael Landau. Be sure your intention is clearly present in your movement. The movement organizes itself when your intention is clear. Moshe Feldenkrais. Feldenkrais is one of my principal mentors, a mentor I've never met. He died a few years before I started my Feldenkrais training, but he's still quite present as the founder of the method that carries his name. I have a large collection of his lessons with his voice in his somewhat archaic Hebrew. These group lessons ran for years in his studio in Tel Aviv, and he meticulously recorded them on these large winding tapes. It's a treasure. If you speak Hebrew, you should have them. And it's all about creating a clear intention. We use mindful movement, we apply awareness in great detail to what we do and how we do it. And of course, it all starts with intention. That's the magic of voluntary movement. What does it mean, voluntary movement? First, you think of doing something, then you do it. First comes the plan, then the execution. And Moshe's claim was, be very clear with your intention, and your action will organize itself to execute it in the physical world. What does a clear intention look like? I'd like to demonstrate it and play with you the Feldenkrais way. Will you do it with me? It will only take a couple of minutes, but you must play along, stand up and move. Just a little. Okay, so stand up. Take just a moment to look at yourself and feel how your shoulders rest on your chest and how your feet make contact with the floor and carry you in the upright position. And start lifting the left heel. Just lift the heel a little bit from the floor, not the whole foot, just the heel, and put it back down. Do it a few times. There are many ways to do it. I mean, what you do with your body as you lift the heel. You must change something with your balance, with your relationship with gravity. What is it that you're doing? Maybe you can try different options. Change some tiny things between one time and the next. Okay, let go of it. Stand. Again, feel the feet. Maybe after these very few seconds of just doing one movement on one side, you may feel a difference between the feet. It's okay. Just let it be. Okay, now lift the right hand up above your head. Somewhere. Don't have to extend the arm. Don't force it. Just go somewhere above your head with the right hand. And again, notice what you're doing. What does your body do? The intention is to lift the hand, but there are things happening in other parts of the body, of course. And again, you can go in different directions with your hand. It will still be above your head. And you can do different things with your body. Just keep it in mind. Okay, now combine the two things. Lift the left heel and lengthen your right hand. Lift it somewhere above your head at the same time. And put them back down together. And repeat this a few times. So now you have to divide your attention. You're doing two things at a time. How does your body organize itself to do these things? You need to stay focused so that you know that you're doing both things. And now let's clarify the intention. What does this movement mean? And how can you make it clearer? By looking at the details. What happens in between the left heel and the right hand. So now do the same. Keep going. Lift the left heel a little and the right hand and put them back down and do it again. But now think of the ribs on your right side. What if your intention in doing this movement, this action, is to open up like an accordion the ribs on your right side? Now the whole thing becomes one movement, doesn't it? You made a clear intention of what you are doing with your body while you are maybe reaching up for something. Lifting the opposite heel helps you become taller or reach further up with your hand. But what really makes it easy, fun, enjoyable, and a whole body movement, and convert this whole thing in one clear action and well organized, is what you do with your ribs. Between the heel and the right hand, this diagonal lengthens quite a lot. And when you open your ribs and allow this to happen, you may want to breathe in when you do this and feel how your right side expands with air. Do this a few times and see if the whole action became larger, more pleasant, with less effort, by clarifying an intention, by making your intention present and clear. This is what we do in Feldenkrais classes the whole time. And you may have noticed that in these very few minutes, something changed. Now, stand still for a moment and feel yourself. You may feel a little unbalanced or asymmetrical, just because you did some movements in one direction while paying attention. And imagine doing this, a tiny exploration focused with awareness, with attention, creating a very clear intention that organizes your action perfectly. What if you did it every day? 3 minutes? Take a look at my membership, Persistent Growth. This is exactly what we do. 3 minutes a day, but every day it becomes a habit and it builds into your life, into your daily life. You learn how to pay attention, you learn how to clarify your intention. So it's not just about improving movement, you're actually improving your mind.